Hello and welcome back to the channel. And today we'll be discussing about scholarships and financial assistance for IIMs. The video is brought to you by Believer Zone. So without wasting any time, let's begin with the video. So first we'll talk about the Madhya Pradesh Meritorious Student Scheme. It was introduced by the government of Madhya Pradesh in 2017 to help students in their education loans, etc. So this is the eligibility criteria. Obviously, the candidate must be a resident of Madhya Pradesh. The minimum marks secured in class 12 has to be above 70% if the student was in Madhya Pradesh board and above 85% if the student was in CBSE or ICSE board. The family income should be less than rupees 6 lakh per annum, and the category is not relevant. You can either be a general category student or a OBC category student. The terms and conditions of the scholarship are same for everyone. The institutes covered as of now are IIM Indore and IIM Rohtak, but we are hopeful that more institutes will be included in the list in the coming time. The great thing about the scholarship is that it covers the entire fees as per the fee structure of the institute. Only the mess and caution fee is not included. Otherwise, everything else is included in this scheme. So if you talk about the documents required, you obviously need your Aadhaar card, the income certificate that is issued by the Madhya Pradesh government, and the domicile certificate, as well as other important documents such as Aadhaar card, fee structure, mark sheet, original copy of verification slip, and a copy of bank account details of the institute. The entire documents are mentioned here as well as on our website. You can go and check our website for more details. Now, how to apply? So first you'll have to register on the online portal. The link of the portal is in description. Then you'll have to fill in your details like name, date of birth, contact details, academic details, etc. Then you'll have to upload the scanned copies of the documents on the portal, and you'll have to forward the soft copy as well as the hard copy to the institute. Then the institute will decide if it has to accept or reject your application permanently or temporarily. After forwarding, the institute would furnish its own account details on the portal for receiving fees, and the authority will register the digital signature on the portal, and the portal will make sure that the digitally signed e-payment order to the bank for processing at a regular frequency has been started. There is also alerting system that has been put in place. There is a voice call alert system as well as an SMS alert system. It will make the student updated about its application process and the status of the application and the action that has been taken. If you face any problem while applying for the scholarship, you can post your doubts in our Telegram channel. The link is in description. You can also go and visit our website for more clarity on how to apply for the scholarship. Moving forward, now we'll talk about the need-based financial assistance provided by IIM Indore. So basically, it is a financial aid which is provided by IIM Indore to ensure that no student is deprived of education at the institute because of financial reasons. It is a great initiative by IIM Indore. This is the eligibility criteria. The candidate must be a student of IIM Indore, and the annual family income should be below 9 lakh per annum, and the student should have secured a CGPA of at least 3 during the entire year. In addition to NBFA, merit-based award will be given to a limited number of NBFA recipients. These are equal to the tuition fees for the year, and for the 3 years in IPM, there is only one award. Talking about the quantum of aid, one thing that you have to keep in mind is that the NBFA will not fund the entire institute's fees, but it will provide interest on the loan for the time period the student is studying in the institute. So for example, as you can see, this is the criteria. If your family income is up to rupees 4,50,000 and you fulfill the following conditions, 100% reimbursement of the interest on the education loan will be provided. And if your family income is between 4,50,000 to 9 lakh and you cover the following criteria, then your reimbursement would be of 50% of the loan. But I'll say it again. One thing to be kept in mind is that this scheme only covers the interest on loan and not the entire amount of the loan. Okay. So how to apply? So you can get the application form from the IPM or PGP office, and then the participants will be verified in two stages. In the stage one, you'll have to fill the application form and the financial need will be assessed by evaluating that form. Then some of the participants will be called by the NBFA committee to see. During the interaction, they'll like evaluate your financial requirements and they'll check the correctness of the details that you have provided to them. Based on the evaluation at stage 1 and 2, applicants are provided financial aid. Okay. So now we'll talk about the need-based financial assistance program, NBFA, provided by the IIM Bodh Gaya. The income criteria is as follows. As you can see, this is the income criteria. An important thing to note here is that the income criteria can change with time. For updated criteria, visit the official website, or you can check www.believerzone.com. We'll keep the website updated just for you. So as you can see, if your family income is up to 1.5 lakh per annum, then you have 100% eligibility. And as your family income increases, the percentage also decreases. The gross family income should be less than 8 lakhs, and the disciplinary record of the participants is seen while they apply for the NBFA. The participant should have availed a loan from any scheduled bank. And also for the second year students, her percentage eligibility will be subjected to his performance in the first year, and percentage availability as calculated above will be multiplied by the following performance factors to arrive at revised percentage eligibility. The performance factor is a little like complex, but we'll explain it to you in a better manner on our website. I'll explain it in short. So basically what it is like 1 minus 0.2 into 6 minus CGPA. This performance factor will determine the percentage eligibility in the second year. And how to apply. The application process is similar to the ones followed in IIM Indore. So now we'll discuss about the SBI Scholar loan and some other bank loans that are provided for IIMs. So talking about SBI Scholar loan, it has two lists of institutes, the list A institutes and the list AA institutes. In list A institutes, IIM Rohtak, IIM Ranchi, IIM Jammu, IIM Bodh Gaya are covered. Up to 20 lakhs without tangible collateral security is offered in list A institutes, and you can get a loan up to rupees 30 lakhs with the help of a tangible collateral security. But in the case of list A institute, you can get a loan of up to 40 lakhs without any tangible collateral security. The list AA institutes include IIM Indore. Talking about repayment, you can repay the amount in 15 years after course completion plus 12 months. So basically, once your program is finished and 12 months after that, your 15 years period will begin. The rate of interest is 6.95% for AA institutes and 7% for AA institutes. And the rate of interest is floating. An important thing to keep in mind here is that the rate of interest keeps on changing. So while you are applying for the loan, do check the terms and conditions properly. The quantum of loan includes the following expenses like the fees payable to the college, purchase of books, caution deposits, refundable deposits supported by institution bills, travel expenses or expenses on exchange program if there is any in the institute, and purchase of a computer or laptop. These all are covered, but I'll say that again, read the terms and conditions properly before applying for the loan. This is just for information basis. Now talking about CBI, Saint Vidyarthi, IIM and other reputed institutes bank loan. The maximum loan amounts to 40 lakhs for all the institutes. Talking about the security, no collateral security is required or no third-party guarantee is required. And the security terms are like this: the comprehensive life insurance policy for the student availing education loan to the minimum of loan amount for a minimum period of loan term. The minimum period of loan term is the course period plus the moratorium period and the repayment period. It has to be assigned in favor of the bank. One-time premium-based term policy for the life of student for entire tenure of the loan has to be considered for payment within the ceiling of sanction limit. You have to keep these terms in mind. I know they are a little complex, but if you have any doubt regarding these, then you can post the doubts in our Telegram channel and we'll clear them shortly. Now talking about list of institutes, the IIM Indore, it offers a rate of interest of 6.85%, and for other IIMs, it offers a rate of interest of 7%. But I say that again, before applying for the loan. Do check the terms and conditions and the rate of interest. The loan can be sanctioned to an individual in the name of the student. Like if I'm applying, it can be sanctioned in my name, or it can also be sanctioned in a joint borrower's name. For example, me and my father, or my father and my mother, or the parents-in-law, spouse of the student may also be taken as a joint borrower. So as of now, these are all the loans, scholarships, and financial assistance programs. But do visit our website. We'll keep on updating about the coming bank loans and other scholarships on our website. Thank you for watching this video and have a nice day, and we'll see you in the next video.